1980, a man is on trial for the alleged murder of 33 people. His demeanor terrorizes people as he shows no hesitation in his posture, no remorse in the way he speaks. A man that has ruined hundreds of lives is now in front of dozens of jurors. But in order to understand what happened, we have to go back to the very beginning.
So I'm John Wayne Gacy's sister. We both grew up in a household in Chicago, Illinois. Our father was a drunk and beat John and seeked it out to do it. Our mom loved us, but she didn't know how to handle our father. John actually dropped out of high school, but later went to business. Me and John were playing on the playground when we were 11 years old, and he fell and hit his head. We took him to the doctor, but he actually suffered a blood clot in his brain, and we learned that he would be suffering consistent blackouts for no reason for about a year.
There you are!
Married, moved, and then divorced and got married again. I just really hope that what our father put him through didn't impact him in the way that some people are saying it did, and that his parties are truly just a form of getting people together in one place, because he loves that.
Left, right, front, please.
In 1968, Iowa, John is convicted of sexual assault of a 15-year-old boy and sentenced to 10 years in the Iowa State Reformatory. This is his first account of criminal activity, yet simultaneously, 2 more sexual assault charges were being discussed. While both were eventually dropped and John was released in 18 months on parole, his reputation was completely tarnished in his local town. His wife soon filed for divorce while he was incarcerated, leaving Gacy with no one to return home to and a life ruined. After leaving prison, John Gacy decided to start his new life in Chicago, Illinois. Leaving his fractured life behind, he settled into a cozy suburban neighborhood just outside the Chicago heartland. To wash away his old life, John decides to remarry and start up his own contracting business, posing as Pogo the Clown for birthday parties. But even with his fresh start, his evil intentions were still clear. Hey dude, close that. Hey, I know you're doing this for the good of the heart and the party and stuff, but is there something wrong with your house? It just smells really bad when you get over it.
Little rodent problem.
I don't think that's a rodent problem, because it just smells so bad.
It's just the rodents, bro.
Okay, man. I'll experiment there, Jesus.
For the last time, I'm not going to that birthday party if Pogo is there. That guy creeps me out. Just creeps me out. Hello?
Hi. So you live on the other side of John Wayne Gacy's house.
Yes, I do.
Who's also known as, Pogo the Clown.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. You seem to.
Yeah, he ran me out of business.
Oh, so you also do clowning. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's like that guy.
Oh, well, speaking of liking that guy, do you go to any of his, barbecues or his parties?
I went once, and oh my goodness, that stench. He couldn't explain it to me. rat problem this, rat problem that. Oh, it's just, I'll deal with it later. It still smells bad after probably 6 months. I've lost all faith in that man. I know for a fact if I go into that house, it's probably going to be completely overrun with McDonald's bags and maybe one air freshener.
Yeah. I've heard from others.
This guy, he's such a freak show sometimes. You should see the way he just walks around. He walks around like he has nothing to him. No emotion, no nothing. It's like everything else around him is dull and just, I don't know.
Just no emotion. Maybe some psychopathic tendencies. If you were to go that far.
Probably. Just, he's just a weird guy.
Yeah, just keep your distance, you know. Well, I hope you get back into clowning.
No.
Hi, so, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. So you live next to John Wayne Gacy. How do you feel about that?
He's an interesting guy.
An interesting guy.
Yeah.
You care to elaborate, or do you want to?
He's just like, I don't know. Like anytime he has like any of these like JC meetings, it's kind of like, it's really weird because I've been to one before, right? But his house just smells so bad.
How would you describe it?
It's like there's a bunch of dead people.
Oh.
It smells like dead people.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I mean, I've heard about his legendary cookouts before.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say anything about that.
Like, he just keeps saying that it's a rodent problem, but I just really don't believe it. The smell, you would have to actually smell the smell to believe how bad it is. Like, sometimes I'll be walking my dog, right? And I will smell it from, like, the front of his house. It's that bad.
Oh.
It is that bad.
Oh. Well, thank you for your time. I'll let you get back to your skateboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully we'll get that sorted out soon.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a rat problem, like Gacy said. In actuality, Gacy had been murdering dozens of kids throughout the years while living among the entire neighborhood. Disappearances would happen at all points. Gacy, through either contracting work or through birthday parties, would get in contact with young boys. He would then invite them to his house. He would entice them with alcohol and drugs before sedating them and murdering them. Gacy would then stuff them into his cellar. Authorities, after searching his home, found a high school class rig, driver's licenses, and shackles. Both driver's licenses did not belong to Gacy.
Whoa. We can't do that anymore. The electric chair was outlawed before John Wayne Gacy was put to murder. We're actually going to give him this, lethal injection. However, John Wayne Gacy's lethal injection took 11 minutes to take action. So, safe to say, it wasn't a pleasant death.
That's one of the 5 that you say you have personal knowledge of.
Tim McCoy, even though he's the last one, he's the first one.
He's the first one, actually.
Right.
The first of the 33.
Tim McCoy was the first one, and Tim McCoy's name wasn't put on him until 1988. Prior to that, he was known as Unknown Number 9, and he was buried by me in the crawl space. That's the only knowledge that I have of it.
What was the circumstances of that?
He was killed in the house in self-defense.
And who killed him then?
I stabbed him.
Yeah, and it was an issue of self-defense. Why was he in the process of assaulting you, or what?
He was coming at me with a knife. I just took the knife away and twisted it in his hand, and that's what killed him.
So at that point, you yourself did bury him then in the crawl space.
Right, and if you notice, he's under concrete.
Did you bury any of the others in the crawl space?
No, I had nothing. I had no knowledge of them.
Yeah. Well, why is it that your first one is there, and then 20 some others are buried down there as well? Did somebody know that you had done this with the first one, giving them an idea?
More than likely, when drinking and getting high with the others, yeah.
Admitting it to them. So you feel others then followed your suit in using this as a burial ground?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Just want to highlight on John Zick. They want to make such an issue over John Zick, and his disappearance. I think he was killed for his car personally.
And your personal knowledge of the Zick case then is what?
My personal knowledge of the Zick case is that I had come home and Zick and Rossi were at the house. I had a few drinks. I went to bed. When I woke up the next morning, Rossi was sleeping on the couch and Zick was dead on the floor. I went about my own business and he was gone later on.
And where did he go? Where did he end up?
I assumed he ended up in the crawl space.
Did you see him being transported down there?
No, wasn't present. Didn't do the transporting.
But when he was dead on the floor?
He was dead on the floor, yes.
And did you have
In the
conversation
hallway.
with anybody about that?
No. In other words, I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't want to get involved.
Mm-hmm.
My idea was to just stay out of it.